I just got back from seeing the new Eli Roth directed slasher film Ice Cream Man. And this film, while I have seen some truly bad movies overall through my life, and especially really bad horror movies throughout my life, this film is genuinely, I can say with confidence, one of the worst movies and one of the worst slasher horror movies I have ever watched. To begin with, the first hour of the film, mind you, this movie is not even an hour and a half, an hour and 26 minutes. So the first hour of the film is just the kids in the film eating ice cream, getting possessed by the ice cream song, and then killing the adults in increasingly graphic ways. There is zero plot in this movie, until over an hour into the film, where we start to actually follow these three kids who didn't eat the ice cream and are actually acting like normal kids, or at least normal for this movie. And we get some explanation as to why the ice cream is making these kids absolutely demonic and killing these adults, and what the ice cream man is actually up to doing this. And then beyond that, all the acting throughout the film is genuinely some of the worst acting I have ever seen in a film, where it feels like it's straight out of a middle school play, especially by the kids, but across the board, the acting in this film is just truly poor. The kids, especially in the way they're acting, they are competing to see who can say their line the fastest, it feels like. So it feels like they've honestly never acted before. And then kind of to top it all off, you also have actual inclusion of generative AI imagery, which is of course super obvious when it's used all throughout the film. And it's not just for certain things related to the ice cream truck and ice cream man and all of that. It's also for certain other parts of the film as you get towards the end. And it's just wrong to see that in a actually a movie produced and put out into theaters. And then as well, all the explanation actually given by the end of the film as to why the ice cream man is doing this and all of that is just, you could literally guess it in the beginning of the film. It doesn't take a genius whatsoever to figure out why this is happening, or what the actual cause is happening, if you've seen enough horror movies especially, but just movies in general, and you kind of know certain tropes and cliches that are used. So this movie, Ice Cream Man, is just absolutely in contention for one of the worst films that I have seen this year, and is also just one of the worst movies that I have ever watched. So absolutely skip this film. Don't even try to watch it, because you really can't get any enjoyment out of it unless you're that desperate, particularly as a horror fan, to get that carnage candy and see that kind of thing, because that is what takes up a majority of the runtime. But yeah, beyond that, there is zero reason for anyone to go see this film. It is definitely Eli Roth's worst film that I have seen, and I'm pretty confident to say that it's probably the worst film that he's actually ever made. And then it's just one of the worst films ever made, but just to that point, and to go even that far. So yeah, Ice Cream Man, absolute skip, absolutely terrible.